to
I like
go.
the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
No, off. Warrior 70.
They'll try and run more with Barkley. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Another try for Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Goal.
On the set. 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Curve it. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Now Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
They'll try to field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through.
Good.
Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You're all mine. Black and turn.
And he'll get this up past the 25
Number 30,
before
James
he's out of
Conner,
bounds.
the ball carrier.
On any
10
explosive
yards
run,
on
you
the
can almost
pickup.
feel the ground
It's
shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating
at the
space for their
26-yard
runners.
line.
I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking, so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And this one will
James
go to the
Conner on the
28-yard
carry.
line. 2
He was brought
yards,
down
good enough
at the
for
28-yard
first.
line.
I know what you're
2
thinking
yards
out
on the
there. I
play.
know a lot of you are thinking,
First
take a shot
down,
downfield. It's a
Pittsburgh.
great spot for it. I say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get
Number
a first
38,
down, pick it up,
Jalen
and keep moving.
Samuels, the ball carrier.
Give him 3
He's
on
brought
first
down
down.
at the 31.
It'll set up a 2nd and
3-yard
7.
pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Black 30. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Let him know.
Play fake to Conner. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the
The
discipline
Giants
that they
take
showed
over
on
1st
defense?
and
Because
10
after the
at their
offense
own
scored the goal
39-yard
7-zip,
line.
you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than
Number
prepared for that one.
26, Saquon Barkley,
It's
the
big
ball
Vince
carrier.
Williams who made the
Vince
tackle.
Williams on the tackle.
End result of that one, a nice
gain of
4-yard
4.
gain, so
It's
you can
now
use that to
2nd
set up
and
your
6
play-action game.
at the
Or you can come
43-yard
right back
line.
and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones. He'll buy some time right. Finds his tight end Ingram. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. 3-0 after
the end of the
one
first
on
quarter
EA
with
Sports.
the score Giants 3, Steelers nothing.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
First down.
First catch of the new season
First
for him,
and 10
and he
at the
picks up the
43-yard
first.
line.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Go.
A first down carry for Barkley. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
Picking up
A gain
5,
of
which
5
means
brings
defensively,
up second
the thought
and
process is
5.
entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
198. Come on, D.
From the 38, Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Shift.
On first down, Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Barkley!
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally
Makes
on
the
that
score
one. I'm not
Giants
sure
10,
how much everyone understands
Steelers
the
nothing.
preparations
Graham
that go into a
Gano
game
set
for an
to kick
offensive
off.
line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the
take over
continuity it
1st and
takes
10
to know each
at
other
their
and
own
execute their
25-yard
blocks
line.
is pretty impressive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. Past the 30 to the 32.
Johnson. It's a gain
When
of
you see
7.
zone defense, you
Brings
know
up
you've got a
second
drag
and
route on as your
3
primary
at
call.
the
You got to be
32-yard
really
line.
careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might drive there into some tough coverage.
Jalen
So many teams want
Samuels,
to
the
throw
ball
the ball in
carrier.
this situation nowadays.
The tackle
but I
made at
love
the
watching a team that has
36-yard
enough
line.
confidence to go ahead and
A
run the
5-yard
football.
gain on the
In that
play.
situation,
First
it's almost a
down,
tendency
Steelers.
breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw here, Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he is going to lose yardage here.
James Conner.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Give him
complete
6 on
to
the play,
Jalen
and
Samuels.
that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
You got nothing. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Not today, you aren't. Not today.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working.
Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley. His second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play call.
Steelers,
Give me the ball.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
And again, it's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively. Nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
It's a 4-yard pickup there. It leaves him with 3rd and 5.
The ball carrier.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
And a Steeler first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
He's across
Give him
midfield
3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
To Jalen Samuels.
11 yards there, 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Roethlisberger on target to Washington. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be
Samuels,
2nd and goal. Good yardage on
just shy
1st
of the
down.
goal
Now
line.
can they punch it in on
A gain of
2nd
8
and goal?
brings up 2nd and goal.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
It's
As
3rd
the clock
down
will stop
and
with
goal.
33 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
I got you, punk. Right there.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Hey, I'm coming after you.
Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And goal.
And Boswell's
The field
kick
goal
is good. So a
Makes
late
the
three
score
there, and that'll help as they head into the
17.
break.
Talk about
Steelers
situational
3.
football and something they've worked out
Chris
since
Boswell,
the OTAs
the
and mini
kickoff
camps
for
the previous
Pittsburgh.
summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we reach
That's the
halftime here
end
in our
of the
first Monday
half.
Nighter of
With
the
the score,
season.
Giants
As we'll send you down the
17.
coast now to
Steelers
Orlando, that's where
3.
we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA
Graham
Sports
Gano
halftime
set to
report.
kick off.
Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard past there to the 21.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about
22-yard
ready
line.
for their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because
Number
some teams
30,
script
James
to
Conner,
start
the
a
ball
half.
carrier.
Other teams
He
just
was
go,
brought
okay,
down at the
these are the sequence of
28-yard
plays we
line.
want to run.
It's
These
a
things
pickup
worked
of
well for
6.
us. And
Brings up
sometimes they throw in
second
that big
and
chunk
4.
play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
54's Mike.
On second down and 4. Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Blake Martinez,
Incomplete.
the linebacker, was there in
Intended for
coverage to
Jalen
disrupt.
Samuels.
Certainly appeared to take
It's
away his first
third
read, and by the time he
down.
tried to look elsewhere and find an open
4
target,
yards
the
to
coverage
go.
was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Right there.
From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're
Roethlisberger's
going to mark
pass.
him down
Complete to
short,
Eric Ebron.
maybe by about a yard,
A
if
gain
that.
of 3 yards.
One hallmark
It's
of
now
good defenses,
fourth down.
is understanding the game,
Dustin
understanding
Colquitt
positioning,
on to punt.
and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away.
The
43 yards on the
Giants take
punt,
over first and
7-yard
10
return,
at their
and
own
it'll be Giant
29-yard
football
line.
first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the
good
field,
for a
shutting them down,
Giants.
not giving up any
First
points,
down.
and turning the ball back
First
over.
and 10 at
They
the
want to do their part
41-yard
now
line.
and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Jones on first and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before
Jones
being
pass.
brought down. Second
Complete
and
to
right in the
Darius
yard.
Slayton. A gain
I know
of
many
9.
people like to throw to
Brings
the
up
tight
second
end, maybe
and
in a little
1
flexed out
at the
position because
50-yard
he
line.
creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable second and 1. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Giants.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first
and
down.
10 at the
For a
44-yard
second there, I thought
line.
that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Panther 11,
Jones now throwing on first down. Catch made by Slayton.
Jones
He's tackled a
pass.
yard short of the
Complete to
marker.
Darius
Good gain of
Slayton.
9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. 198.
Throwing in on second down. Jones. He's got his man. This is Tate.
That's another New York
To go down one of the
Giants.
simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
First and
Nice
10 at the
completion there.
31-yard
Keeps the sticks
line.
moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. The
Saquon
big
Barkley
man,
on the
Tyson
handoff.
Alualu, there to make the
He was
tackle.
brought down at the 26.
Decided to hand it off that
It's a
time
gain
on the
of
run-pass
5.
option.
Brings
Appeared to
up
be an easy
second and
decision.
5.
Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Working with second and 5 now.
79 Broncos.
198.
Now a carry for the shifty Deion Lewis. And they'll bring it down at the 18-yard line.
First down.
9 yards to
First
pick up
and
there,
10
and it's a
at the
first down.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Mustang 19.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Tate.
Jones
That
pass.
catch good for
Complete
only
to
a couple.
Golden Tate.
The goal of a wide receiver
2
screen is
yards
get
on
enough
the pickup.
blockers in front to
It's
create
second
a wall and
and
let him
8
pick his spot
at the
and run the football.
16-yard line.
How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. He takes it to
Jones
the 15.
pass.
A
Complete
flashy
to
move,
Deion
but little to
Lewis.
show for it.
A gain of a
He'll
yard.
pick up of only
Brings
a
up
yard,
third
and they're
and
going to have a
7.
third down. Back to throw. Jones sets up the screen to Lewis. And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Retains possession.
And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the
25-yard
right hash here should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17.
Makes the score.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone?
Deontay Johnson on
In this
the
position,
return.
trying to get back into the
Steelers
game.
take
Teams
over
are looking for a
first and
spark
10
from their special teams.
at their own
That's not where they got
15-yard
though.
line.
They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. 2 yards on the carry there.
James
It'll be
Conner,
second
the
down.
Steeler ball
But
carrier.
they certainly have been able to get him going
The
and
tackle
establish
made
the
by
run. So I think it's
Dexter
time to
Lawrence.
abandon that plan
A
and
gain
start
of
chucking
2.
it all over the
Brings
park.
up
And you know who's
second
excited
and
about
8
that?
at the
Defensive front.
17-yard line.
They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
Open man here is Gentry. The reception good for 7.
Roethlisberger's
It's
pass.
third down.
Complete to Zach
So much
Gentry.
goes into a successful play, doesn't
A
it?
gain
How
of
about that
7
play
yards.
action there? Freezing
And
the
it's
defense just
third
enough
down.
to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Trying to get the first with Samuels. And he will be knocked down hard, but he
Jalen
will
Samuels,
have
the
the
ball
first
carrier.
down.
He's
6
brought down
yards
by
there.
Jabril
First down,
Peppers.
Pittsburgh.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Steelers.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Come to my
44.
We want it. Come to my world.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A big play that time on the catch and run. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. And here he'll get it down
Number
to the 7.
26,
Calling a
Saquon
gain of
Barkley, the
4
ball
on
carrier.
first, and that'll make it second down.
He was brought down by
Second
Bud
and 6
Dupree.
with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Check the backer, check the backer.
And that is going to do
That's
it.
the end of the
For
third
this
quarter.
third quarter of
With the
action.
score,
This
Giants
is the
20,
National Football
Steelers
League on
3.
EA Sports.
Hustle, hustle. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Barkley again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
That's
Some
a
good
gain
strong
of 5.
running right there. Some
Brings
power
up
and some
3rd
explosiveness.
and 1.
Just about got him into the end zone.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go. Watch 98.
On the run, it's Penny. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD.
Touchdown,
Taking it
Giants.
in from 2 yards out.
Graham
And the
Gano
Giants
on
use
for
the
the
short
extra
field to
point.
their advantage as they cash in for 6. And
The
they're able to up
kick
the
is
lead by
good.
1 more.
Makes the score Giants 27, Steelers 3. Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, we're pretty quiet.
Here we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Danny.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
Roethlisberger's pass.
Call it a gain of
complete
12,
to
but of
Juju
course not a first
Smith-Schuster.
down due to the previous
A
penalty.
gain of 12.
Decent start to
Brings
the
up
drive, but let's
2nd
face
down
it, they need a lot of
at
things
the
to go right in a
26-yard
short amount of
line.
time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll get it up to the
Roethlisberger's pass
33-yard
complete
line.
to Jalen
6 yards
Samuels.
to pick up, and that's a
It's
first
a gain
down.
of 6.
Well, they certainly
And
had
the
success
Steeler
throughout this
first
contest,
down.
getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
There's a ball thrown
Roethlisberger's
right
pass
side and complete.
to
A
Juju
good pickup there,
Smith-Schuster.
26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
And at this stage, down
First
in the
down,
second half, looks like they
Pittsburgh.
just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the
Number
ball to the
38,
playmaker
Jalen
that you just
Samuels, the
described.
ball carrier.
Looking down at that sheet,
He's
you find
brought down
people
by
plays,
Jabril
not necessarily
Peppers.
X's and O's, and that's
A
exactly
gain
what
of
they
a
did
yard.
there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Giants' 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
Roethlisberger's
And
pass
into
complete
the
to
end zone.
Deontay Johnson.
Touchdown,
Pittsburgh.
Deontay Johnson, 40 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
The Steelers
And
will
Big
line
Ben
up
will
for
lead
the
the Steelers
two-point
up to go
conversion.
for 2.
Hey, keep it up. Check. 50.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up
The
to
score,
the 9-yard
Giants
line.
27, Steelers 9. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken from about the 12.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they
The
get it up
Giants
past
take
the
over
30.
first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the fourth quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
That's good for a Giants.
A tremendous play there from Saquon Barkley.
First and goal at the 5-yard
yards.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation.
Give me that ball, defense.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no
Saquon
further than
Barkley
that.
on the carry.
They'll say no gain on the
Stephon
play, and it'll be
Tuitt on the
second and
stop.
goal.
No gain on the play.
His
Leads to
carries
second
tonight
and
are
goal
getting up there,
at
so
the
maybe one of those every now
5-yard
and then is
line.
understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you take it to them and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on
Barkley,
that
the
one.
ball
We'll
carrier.
come back to him in another carry.
A 3-yard
That'll
loss
set
on
him
the
back
play.
with a loss of
It's
3
third
on the
and
play.
goal.
And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. From the gun, Jones into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football.
I think you
Chris
have to, but you also have to
Boswell
tell your
on for the
backs,
point
make sure you're
after.
really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were
The
throwing the
kick is
football
good.
before, trying to make sure they
Makes
just
the
get their
score
backs,
Giants
really beat up
27,
in that situation.
Steelers
Now,
16.
good luck to them.
2 scores
Chris
down, 3
Boswell, the
timeouts
kickoff for
left. Still a
Pittsburgh.
chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants.
The
Fourth
onside
quarter,
kick.
they felt like they
Recovered
needed the
by
football back.
Giants.
Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the
Saquon
ball, which is
Barkley
what
on
we
the
saw
carry.
here. I just wonder if
TJ
that number is
Watt
much
there on
more
the
of an
tackle.
anecdotal type of
It's
a
a
number.
loss
Kind
of
of like when
2.
the coaches
Brings
tell
up
us that when
second
you score on
and
special
12
teams,
at the
93% of the time you
45-yard
win the
line.
game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. And he's going to be hit and taken down.
Daniel
Back
Jones
right around the
sacked
48-yard line.
by Bud Dupree.
Bud Dupree.
The tackle
Coming
made
in
back
hard
at
there
his
on the blitz,
48-yard
and
line.
he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up
Jones
incomplete.
pass.
There is
Intended
something
for
to a
Golden
game plan
Tate.
with trying to keep a
Incomplete.
defense honest with a guy with that type
Riley
of speed.
Dixon on to
You
punt
do
for
so.
the Giants.
Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Johnson on the return. That'll go as a punt of 32
Deontay
yards.
Johnson
And the
on the
Steelers will
return.
go on offense
The
here,
Steelers
first and
take
10.
over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I got him. Check 50. Monday. Mike is 59.
They'll start the drive with Samuels. And he's able to plow forward up to about the
Number
29,
38,
just shy of
Jalen
the 30.
Samuels, the ball
Now
carrier.
the Steelers use the
The
first
stop
of their
made by
3
Gerald
timeouts.
McCoy.
As they'll talk
A gain
things
of
over
5
prior to
brings
this
up
upcoming
second
second
and
down
5
play. 5
at the
yards remain on
29-yard
second
line.
down.
No chance. Mike, check. 59. Hey, D-line, let's get it.
Now Roethlisberger. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Roethlisberger's pass.
A big
Complete
play.
to Juju
Smith-Schuster on the
Smith-Schuster.
throw from Big Ben.
A pickup on the
54
play of
yards.
54 yards. First down, Steelers.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Giants.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks.
Now Barkley stripped of the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
The Giants take over first and 10.
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Tonight's
final victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for the Giants, it's a great win here on a Monday night as they'll start the new campaign 1-0. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.